Hi, I'm Maya Hollingshed, and I am the Adult Services Librarian at the Wando Mount Pleasant Library. And as a part of our Indie Off This Week, I am at the Penwork Publishing Headquarters with Lataryn Rainey-Perry. Yes, and like I said, she is the owner, and she's an author, a veteran, female, and she is located right here in North Charleston. And she has a business that will knock your socks off, and she's going to tell us more about her publishing company. Like I said, it's located here in North Charleston. So introduce yourself and tell us about your books, because you're an author first.
Yeah, I am. Well, my name is Lataryn. I prefer to be called Rainey. My journey in this writing industry started because I self-published my own books about 5 or 6 years ago. And the struggles that I faced with trying to publish a book was very difficult, and I didn't want anybody else to go through that. So then I birthed Penwork, and Penwork started in 2015.
Okay, great. And could you tell us a little bit about the books that you have authored?
My own?
Yes.
Yeah. So I've written a two-part romance novel. I haven't had time to write anything else since then because I've been busy helping other authors. But I hope that in this coming year, I'll have time to release something new of my own.
Okay, great. When did you first realize you wanted to be an author?
Oh, man. I started writing when I was 7. I used to hang out at the library downtown all the time, county library. It was how I communicated, and I wasn't one who spoke to people much, so I would write everything down, and that's where it came from.
Okay, great. And for those first 2 books, how long did it take you to write it, and did you do any research? It may not be too much research with romance, but...
Yeah. I wrote the first book, my very first book I wrote when I was like 15 or 16 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was done. I'm not going to tell you what the name was at first because it's very inappropriate. But that name, I had that book when I was like 15 or 16. I put it down because I couldn't find any information about publishing at the time. The internet was trash in the early 2000s. Okay, so I couldn't find anything. I put it down, but I picked it back up years later when I was in the military. It was like 2012, I believe. I picked it up and decided to start working on it again, and then I published it in 2013.
Okay, great. And did you do any research or particularly?
Oh, yeah. Well, Eric Jerome Dickey is my favorite author in the world.
Yeah.
Okay? And like we're literally friends. I can't believe I can say that. But I used to read his books all the time, and I had no knowledge of how you're supposed to format a book, how to edit, nothing like that. But all the books that I read, I noticed like certain ways how they, design the inside of the book, and I mimicked that and made it into my own.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Eric is one of my favorites too, and like
that's how we even connected, right?
And I think it was our fandom for Eric that actually connected us initially.
Yes.
Was that we're both big Eric Jerome Dickey fans. So So what type of book? Yeah, because I think didn't we meet at
what's it? Where is it?
Oh,
Barnes and Noble.
No, Books A Million. The one in Columbia.
Yes, we did. Oh my God.
Yes.
Wow, that was so long ago.
I know
that was the first time I met him, and I just moved back from California.
Oh wow, wow, yes. So now you're a publisher, and tell me what type of books do you publish?
We publish all genres, and except for children's books. That's not something that we do right now, but crime, romance, self-help, poetry books, Christian fiction. We do everything. Science fiction, all of that stuff.
Okay, and what made you decide to be an independent publisher?
Oh, well, again, when I was going through the process, I did reach out to some publishers, people I had learned about from social media during my journey of trying to connect with other writers. I did reach out to a few to try to get publishing, and I didn't like their contracts. I don't like people telling me what to do and when to do it. And a lot of the contracts had like certain stipulations, like you got to have 2 books written and ready for publishing within a year or 2. I'm not that kind of writer. So when I started Penwork, I made sure that I gave creative control to the authors, and I didn't want to put that pressure on them to put out so much work at one time. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. And what services do you offer here at Penwork?
Yes. So besides the publishing, we also offer everything you need to prepare the book for publishing, which is editing, graphic designs for book covers. If you are a writer and can't get your story together, we have services like writing coaching, or we can do ghostwriting for you. Copyright filing. We help you get your ISBN number for your book. That's the little barcode on the back. And we haven't done it yet because of COVID, but we do workshops from time to time to assist people who have stuck points in their writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You covered a full gamut.
Yeah.
This is awesome. What is one of the most surprising things you have learned about creating books and self-publishing?
One of the most surprising? I guess how many people out there that really want to write books. I would say that, there's a lot of people out there that want to leave a book, make a book to leave behind when they're dead and gone. They want to have something, some kind of mark on the world, leave some part of their legacy behind in book form. And I see a lot of people flocking to writing memoirs now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I get a lot of people wanting to create a memoir and all that stuff. So
yeah, I've noticed that a lot lately, especially on Instagram, that people are coming out with their memoirs, or if they've left a hard relationship, or they're cancer survivors. Like one yesterday, I saw the lady was like a 4-time cancer survivor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm seeing a lot of the memoirs lately, and I'm also seeing a lot of the independent romance lately as well.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is really big. Very, very big.
Well, you can't get enough of romance books.
Oh no, you
know
can.
what I'm
Definitely.
That's what keeps us going sometimes. We need to be in somebody else's world.
Yes. Are you working on something new?
Personally?
Yes.
Or just like the company itself?
Both.
Personally, I've been trying to write on a few books that I already started. I got like 12 unfinished novels on my own, and I just need to find time to finish them. I'm going to do that. As far as pen work, right now we are just assisting our authors. We just recently signed 3 new authors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we just signed 3 new authors under the company, and each one of them have like 3 to 4 books. So we're working on preparing their books and stuff for publishing.
Cool.
Yeah.
What advice would you give for authors / writers who want to publish?
First and foremost, write the book. I don't know how many times I get that question of, where do I start? I don't know what to do. I have an idea for a book, don't know where to start. Well, you got to write it down so I can have something to look at, because I can't tell you anything unless you have something. So first write, okay? And take your time. There's no rush. There is no certain amount of pages or chapters or anything that makes a book complete. It's just whenever you feel the book is done, then you stop. But there is no certain rule for when a book should be done or how many pages is needed. Just work on the story, take your time, and when you feel that it's ready for somebody else to look at it, then push it on to whoever.
And my last question is, how can people reach you in Penwork Publishing?
We can be found on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Penwork Publishing LLC. You can visit our website, www.penworkpublishing.com, or come visit us here at the office. We are located on Rivers Avenue, 6296 Rivers Avenue, Suite 303. This is the big old brown building with the Post and Courier sign on it. So,
if you know where the Post and Courier office is in North Charleston or in United Way and CPW, that's where she's located.
3rd floor.
On the 3rd floor.
You thought about Broadway.
Yes, for those who don't know, that is a reference from the TV show Martin from back in the day. So thank you so much for interviewing with me today and participating in our Indie Authors Week.
Yes.
And we will have some more for you later on. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.